Hey guys, and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4, where I'm starting to get worried that that Bengal, big, bold name there, may, disappear in the near future, or at least get a bit smaller. Al Jazeera's looking pretty big now, Spain's name's looking pretty big, Yan obviously is pretty big, Korea's pretty big. Any others in particular? None that really take my fancy. You got Mali there, Kilwa, a few big names popping up. But Bengal could be one that gets a lot smaller in the near future. So let's lower the speed so I can actually have some frames at the beginning. Because I don't know why whenever we start, always seems to be terrible frames. But yeah, going back to Europe as we normally do. Europe, the heart of Europe, as it's always been called. England and Lombardy fighting with Austrasia. English conquest of Breda. Now that England has most of the British Isles, apart from the parts that little island has, they now want to come to the mainland. England, get involved in the mainland. I mean, it is ruled by the Abbanids, at least it was. It's still ruled by Abbanid, same dynasty as Saxony and Ireland. And so they're coming to take Austrasia's land. Now, Barbara de Asturias. That's because the regency for the Abbanids. Yeah, so maybe because the regency, they're coming in here, they're beating up the other Abbanids. Yeah, they're beating up their own family. Lithuania and Bohemia is coming to help. Now, we know where Bohemia is. Bohemia's down here. And they're not looking so good right now. Lombardy is, that's why they're helping the English, I guess, want to beat up Bohemia. But it said Lithuania. Where is Lithuania? I do not... Oh, there actually is a one-province Lithuania. Wow, a vassal of Austrasia. Huh. I did not see this before, I guess because the colour looked like Saxony, so I kind of just assumed it was Saxony. But Lithuania is actually in the game. Their leader is the Grand Duke Bavari. He is Norse religion, of course, culture Swedish, as you would be, of course, no questions there. Spain, though, still doing really well. They've got basically the whole of this land here, really united right now. Really nice borders they've got going there. Spain could be one of the winners of EU4, I feel like, When it comes to the end of this, them and Al Jazeera, I feel like are the two big winners. The big nations that have come through from CK2, those two have done quite well since we've got in. But the Bengals just... revolts, peasant revolts here and there. Those Norse zealots are just going crazy right now. And of course the war of Basra and Al Jazeera doesn't really help, does it? I would love to see Basra take all the Bengal land here, making a really nice little nation there. They got a little piece here. I guess maybe they'll take more over here, possibly. They could definitely do that. Al Jazeera has its own rebels right now. Some separatists, but they should be able to handle this for the men that are there. Why is this... I don't know, this makes me laugh. Egyptian Egypt. Egyptian Egypt. What's next? Bengal? Bengal? What would be the term for Bengal? Egyptian Egypt? Bengalese Bengal. Yeah, it would be Bengalese Bengal. But look at this. The whole of the south of China has basically come out. Yutsang is looking pretty good these days. Obviously, the, shall we say, spiritual successors of the Kong family, The Zhangzhungs are in charge. But, that used to be the Kongs. The Kong family used to control it. Just like, the Tyrells of High Garden, in a way. The Zhangzhungs were always there, but when the main dynasty died, which was the Gardeners, the Tyrells were put in charge, and that's what's going on here right now, the Zhangzhungs. But going up this way, you see Korea's still doing pretty well. Got some good alliances there, probably different ones from down here. I think they were allied to Chu or something. In Japan, 4 main guys battling out Shiba. We've got Ashikaga. Ashikaga actually owns both of those lands, yeah. But you got a little bit of Tsutsu and Aochi. I'm going to pronounce that as Aochi, because I just like it. Aochi, Ashikaga, and Shiba seem to be the 3 biggest ones, I would say here, who could form Japan. Who will save Japan? Who will? Lanna, looking pretty nice as well. Any more? How many rebels are left here? We've got some Liang separatists there. That's it. We do have some other armies around here. Yan is fighting Yan. So Yan is fighting Little Yan. Though they are using 32,000 men to beat them up. So maybe they're going to try and eat back all those rebels that split away from them. Definitely is a possibility. Carnatic, they seem to be quite satisfied now that the Bengals have, exploded. They seem to be, happier. Al Jazeera took this, maybe. Or do they have that already? The war has ended. No, I want to click on them. That's why do I keep trying to click on the wasteland? Ute Sang is now attacking the Bengals. Wow. How times have changed. But yes, the war did end. Al Jazeera, I think, maybe ate a little bit of land here, possibly. Not really sure. Basra maybe ate one piece of land. It does look a little bit bigger. I think they've taken this, but they didn't get all of it. Which is a shame. There's still a few pieces of land here. There are those Norse zealots that could cause some trouble there. So, you know, Basra are doing quite well. You know, definitely a nice new little nation that's done really well for themselves. Going along here. No colonists over here, it would seem. Any in Indonesia? Makassar? Don't see any that strike my eye right now when it comes to colonies. But going off to the New World, of course. Chaka is still doing really well. Cusco, just tiny little Cusco now. But especially just Hulu and Chaka right now down there really fighting it out. No colonists here just yet. Who's this? That's just one of the natives. Nothing over here. And nothing up here. Yeah, these are all normal. Okay, perfect. So there's actually no new people just yet. Still in the Age of Discovery right now. Now, I don't know what happened to the Age of Reformation because we... Oh, what's that? They just moved. Okay. Because we technically won't have a Reformation, I guess. Yeah. Because there shouldn't be any religious conflict. I don't really know what would happen. One of the following must be true. The year is at least 1530, and Protestant is enabled. So, I guess it just won't... Will we just pass it? Will it just stay the Age of Discovery until the Age of Absolutism? I guess. Yeah. I mean, unless, like, Protestants can pop out of Europe just anyway, like, does Protestantism just pop out anyway, even if it's all... This is going to be quite interesting to see how this will work. Because we have no idea how this will work with the Norse... Will it just make the Norse religion be the Catholic religion? So the Protestants come out of them? I'm going to say nothing will happen. I'm going to say nothing will happen, and the Age of Reformation probably just won't happen. Which is a mighty shame. You know, it would be kind of cool to see a religious war with the Norse faith. We can see here England. England's done very nicely. That looks a lot bigger than before. Very okay, good for them. Germany seems to be at war. They've gone to war with Sicily. What is this war about? It says Serbian conquest of Kosovo. Okay, so the Serbians still trying to expand, but it's only Sicily they're fighting. Sicily, who are you? You seem to be fighting quite a few. Serbian conquest of Kosovo. It's Serbia, Bulgaria, Germany, and Lombardy. And they're at war with Egypt. And Egypt is trying to attack them. Probably trying to reclaim some of their Greek lands. But Serbia's definitely taken a big role now in this area, the sort of Greek area. Serbia kind of coming out on top over here. The von Falkenstein family. Kingdom level title right now. Aquitaine, how you doing? Saxony, Ireland, and Sweden. Oh, and that just finished. Now, Saxony, Ireland, Sweden. I don't know what that war was about. Saxony, no other wars. I'm assuming it was between these two. And we don't know what happened in the end. But, yeah. Okay. It doesn't really bother me. Probably something quite small. Aquitaine still... Saxony had a bit of land there. You'd think they'd take it if Aquitaine won. Maybe it was a white piece. Gonna be interesting how this goes. Will Serbia take all the land away from Sicily after? Will Lombardy get a piece of land here? Because Lombardy have quite... they have a little piece of land right next door. So it might be useful for them. Ooh. Lombardy's starting to stretch out into here. Lombardy's looking pretty good these days. The Furso family, a lot of small nations surprisingly doing well. You've got Serbia, Lombardy, I guess Ethiopia. Basra. A lot of the smaller nations have been riddled. The Bengal name has been pushed back. Ute Sang is still attacking. And they're the only one at the moment, but Bengal is losing. But they have brought their men back. They seem to have gotten rid of all of the rebels, from what I can tell. How are they looking when it comes to their nation? Still a Coptic nation. The Emperor is still a Sartak. So the Sartaks have kept control. It may have been almost a disaster at this point. Not completely, but it's almost been a disaster. But maybe they finally got hold of the situation, and now they'll be okay. Have to just wait and see. Yan, I think, were defeated, and Yan, it's just confusing. Yan got back some more land, but Korea up north. Actually, Korea would be one of the other ones doing really well, aren't they? 47% against Mongolia and Yeren. Korea is pushing back the tribes. They're like, get out of here, tribes. Yonsan Sim is going to be the lord of these lands. Maybe, actually, Korea, if they keep growing and take out all the hordes, they could maybe rival Yan. Because, you know, Yan is not doing well. China's, I said I'd call them China. China's not doing well, you know? So if anyone's going to try and take them down, you know, Bengal, Korea maybe now. Korea is going up that list. They're no longer on the great power list. It's Egypt, England, Aquitaine, Yan, Al Jazeera. Look at Al Jazeera doing very well. Bengals falling down a bit. Spain is by far #1 now. Carnatic, though, is second. That's really good for them. And did it finish? Nope, it's not finished yet. Also, the Bengals have pushed them back. Carnatic? Why have you got lots of men? What were you just doing up here? What were you just doing up there, Carnatic? Were you getting involved? Were you getting involved somehow? What were they up to? We can only wonder. We can only wonder and marvel at their escapades at this point. Did we see the last institution at the end of the day? Let's go have a quick look at a nation. We know in India, India's kind of been the hotbed of institutions these days, you know. It's where the new ideas come from. They've been very developed thanks to the Bengal Empire and the Carnatics. Let's go look at the institutions. Colonialism never came still. No one made a colony, so nothing so far. Let's see how the Renaissance is done. Renaissance seems to mostly be everywhere. Okay, let's go back then. So looking over here in Europe again. Serbia, you defeat Sicily. Sicily has not been defeated yet. They're still fighting 2 wars at the same time. Spain, what are you up to? You seem to be attacking someone. Thessalonica, Finland, and Finland. Spanish conquest of Adern. So they're fighting... That's not... Thessalonica? Maybe it's them, yeah. So they're trying to fight these guys. They're going to try and take these lands. Serbian Balkans, look at that. Sicily has been kicked out. And Lombardy has just cut Sicily in half. Sicily, you were looking pretty nice before. Sicily is definitely one of the big losers right about now. Completely kicked out of, like, Greece area. Serbia looking really good about now. Has that affected them? They've not caught with Egypt just yet. Did Egypt get a piece of land? It's hard to tell, though. Those particularists, they always are fighting the Egyptians, aren't they? Funj Separatist, I don't know why I just clicked that. Funj Separatist doing very well. Mali's been kind of stalling, you know, that they've been... You'd think in their position they'd be doing quite well. They've gone for trade ideas, so it looks like some people might have gone for their second idea group. Economic, diplomatic for France. Aquitaine. Let's see any that could go to the New World. That's what we care about right now. Ireland. Economic, diplomatic. Oh, England's gone for exploration. So that's good for them. We could see them in the New World. Scotland still only has 1. Who else could really compete with them? Germany have a place there. Economic. Saxony have some, you know, border, you know, harbors. Economic. Joms Vikings administration. Sweden. Economic. Finland. Just going around now, see if anyone actually did go. No one's going for exploration. We would have looked at Aquitaine, didn't we? Yeah. Sicily? Administration. Economic. Okay, Egypt. Economic. Everyone's going economic these days. Al Jazeera's gone for exploration. Okay, that makes complete sense. Yeah. So it'll say England are probably going to be one of the only ones in the New World. I mean, Al Jazeera might come to the east. We know that Bengals are, of course. Nothing over there. Okay, a lot of people in the east are going for exploration. Yeah, the Yan as well. Korea, what did you go for? How's the war? +4, it's not looking great right now. Economic. What about any Japanese places? Administration, defense and influence, offense. Okay, we could definitely see some places in the New World nowadays. I think England would be my bet for now. I did see some comments, people saying maybe Spain, because they're in such a good position, but they don't seem to want to go. Let me just check, and I'm not going, crazy, I missed someone out. I could have missed someone out. Nope, looks as though that all looks fine. Everything's as we left it before in the New World. Kichi's looking pretty good. And there were 3 others at this point in time. We could probably increase the speed as well. And we might want to just pop into you, see if you've actually done any Doom stuff. It does not look like it. It does not look like they've done anything there. Which is a shame. The Central Americas might not be able to change quick enough to be able to defeat the foreigners that will come in the near future. As we all know. We know what's coming. We know what's coming. And Austrasia's looking pretty, but Germany and Aquitaine both come in. Austrasia's not looking good, are they? Again, attacked by England, attacked by Aquitaine, attacked by Germany. They're all coming in just to take what they can. Nope, no one's helping Austrasia. The Abbanids of Austrasia, who kind of, in a way, are the original Abbanid family, I would say, based upon the line. Like, the England one's kind of a knockoff version. Maybe the Saxony one. I don't know which one was the main line, but I'd probably go with Austrasia. It's probably Serbia, Bulgaria, Germany, and Denmark right now. Croatian-Serbian punitive war. So people want to try and stop the Serbians from getting too powerful. Croatia, Egypt, Saxony, and Thessalonica. Is that going to be enough? Serbia expanded a bit too much down here. And some people are slightly upset or worried or scared, or all of the above. And so they're going to try and stop them. Carnatic, your war with Bengal. Okay, Carnatic have done another attack against them. Ute Silas, they took this from the Bengals. How are you doing, Bengals? Ava, Arakan, and Carnatic. And look at Ava go. Wow, Ava is just rolling in. I can see all the Carnatic men here. Where are the Bengals? Carnatic's up. There's no... Okay, 37,000 men up here. That is it. This is not looking good at all for the Bengals. Once again, minus 21. They have half the men. They have a lot of... Nope, they have much less... Also, a lot less cannons. Look at that. Bengal, what happened? Sartak, you're keeping to the old ways. You got to move with the times. Get cannons. Look at Carnatic. Who is the leader of the Carnatics? Now, obviously, he is the Sunni leader. Oh, yeah, the Burpalids. Of course, the Burpalids. But the land here, is mostly now Sunni, actually. Look at that. They've actually got a lot of it. Look at all this Norse as well. The poor Coptic. The last vestige of the Coptics. I mean, it's still got Ethiopia and Nubia, but Bengal was the shining light of the Coptic faith. And it's just getting bullied. Like, I don't even want to watch. They have no chance. They just don't have the men. They can't do anything about that. And more. You got Shu separatists now. It's just going on and on. We've now got Divietan separatists as well down there. What's this? Pretender rebels as well. Manchurian separatists. Korea, did you win in the end? Well, you're still fighting. Then they're not fighting anymore. I don't... Maybe they took this? I'm not sure they actually expanded. Buryatia, though, is doing very well against Yerin. So that's a pretty big surprise. Buryatia, how do you look? You're descendants of Genghis Khan right now. So should Karashar. They're trying to help out Bengal, but it's not going well. Yeah, so those two are the same dynasty right now. Kind of the descendants of Genghis Khan. Mongolia as well, I guess. Then again, actually, no, it says they're not the same dynasty as Buryatia. Interesting. Okay. But yes. Japan looks normal. I'm like to see, it's just fun to see China slowly fall apart. I like seeing these little nations. It'd be great to see how these go. Will one of these like grow and eat up the others with a new China, or will they all just stay small little kingdoms? Into, you know, if we went to Victoria 2, it would be really cool to see them as, you know, separate nations all together. If they ever update that mod, if they ever do. Austrasia, how you doing? You got peace now. It doesn't look too bad. You know, you don't look too bad. Saxony's not looking good. John's Vikings, you're not involved in anything. England? No, for the first time, they're hardly involved in anything. Ireland as well. Yeah, Germany's just taking out Saxony there. Spain getting involved with Aquitaine and Finland at the moment still. Attack a Spanish conquest. Serbia, not looking so great. Croatia's trying to make a comeback here. I'm not sure if they can do it, though. Where is Croatia? Serbia. Where is Croatia? That's Serbia. Oh, that's the last bit of Croatia. There we go. Oh, Croatia. It's the last piece, isn't it? Bohemia's still alive here on the island. Good for them. That's where they like to be. We got to go back to the island. Is the war over? Everyone seems to be going home. Now, Ava, I'm pretty sure I've eaten up this. Who is this? Manipur. So you got Manipur there. Carnatic, maybe ate a piece or two. It's kind of hard to tell right now. But yeah, the Bengals, look at this. Let's just pull out and you'll be able to see. It used to look so glorious. I mean, it's still a pretty good nation, but no way near what it used to be. Look at that, gone down like 200 development since last time. A travesty of nature, possibly. We'll have to just wait and see. The Sartaks, though, they need to get back to the, they need to go the old ways, the new ways. They need to give up the old ways and go the new ways. Chu and Korea attacking Yan to, wow. Ning, Manchu, and Changshan, Yutsang, everyone's attacking China. For the mandate of heaven. Chu, oh no, defender. What? Yeah, so Chu's attacking for the mandate of heaven right now. Ning also wants the mandate of heaven. And Yutsang doesn't. Yutsang doesn't care. You know, they're the replacements from the glorious Kong family. They don't need the mandate of heaven. But I think one of them's going to get it. It looks like one of them will get it. Korea getting involved here wants to take them down a peg or two, I guess. So it makes sense to help out. But look at Ning go. And Chu. What just... a lot of problems going on for them right now. What's this? The meritocracy's not looking so great. Prestige is at 0. Corruption's at 5. Treasury. They're losing minus 43 all the time. This is not great. 44% right now. 32,000 men there, and that's it? Is that actually it? Oh my, and 46,000 Manchurians. They can't beat that. They can't even beat that with the men that they have. Oh my, look at all these men. It's an absolute explosion here in China. I'm looking forward to seeing how this goes. I'm really looking forward to this. The quicker we go through China, the happier, well, the more interesting it gets. Look at the Carnatic Central Asia. Wow. They're looking pretty nice these days. Al Jazeera, something happened here. Basra's not really expanded. Aquitaine looking really in trouble right now. Serbia, you finished, and I think they may have defeated Croatia. The Croatia's still alive. Oh, no. This is... Croatia won. And they got back some... It's hard to know what's Croatia. I guess it's... Yeah, this. There's kind of this little snake here. That's Saxony. Serbia has this. And this. Spain have finally, after maybe... How many years has it been? 1521, how many years has it been? Like 300 years? 400 years? They finally reconnected to the Brittany and Normandy lands, to their main empire. Look at them go. They really are just bringing it together. They're trying to bring the whole thing back together, aren't they, possibly? So really good Spanish Ruthenia, though. They say they're the kings of Ruthenia, but, you know, they're the kings of Spain, kings of Ruthenia. Well, emperor of Spain, to be honest, obviously. Still the Store family. Same dynasty as Finland, Wales, Sicily, and Egypt. We can probably have a quick check at the dynasty mode. Dynastic, there we go. Look at those stores. Abbanids, you know, doing pretty well though as well. Abbanids about. Nothing else I see that really pops out. Knightlings, obviously, there in Scotland. They've done well to survive to here. The Knightlings, you know, were a small family for a long time, and they rose up. So I'm really happy with them. They did a very good job. Sartaks, yeah, Burpalids, Carids. The Sajerks are still alive. Remember, you got. I like to forget sometimes, but they are still up here. Though it's not looking good now. They're fighting the Carnatic, and I can't see them come back from that. Finland hasn't really got on like I hoped they would. I really hoped this would be their time. When we got into EU4, I thought it would be really their best chance to try to make something of themselves, but they've just disappointed me. They've disappointed me so far. John's Vikings are still peaceful. England, we're now into 1523. Have you got to the New World yet? No? England? Okay, they've been pushed back. Or they obviously did the Doom, possibly. They could have done that. I don't think they have again, though. So there we go. So they've been pushed back then by the others. Shu looking pretty good. Shu usually looks pretty good, though. And, oh, look at that. Charka is basically eating up Cusco now. Just them and Hula. They're kind of the only two down there now. I don't see any other colonies. Anyone gone to, like, Africa? No one's gone to Africa yet. England, just, no, they're not that bothered. Leonga, doing pretty well down here. Kilwa, you were doing well for ages. But you haven't really seemed to have done much since then. Yeah, they've not really done much. Nubia's still survived. They've kind of just been, no one's attacked them for a while. Everyone's been so busy with other things. Still got those particular, how are those particulars not won yet? Another, Al Jazeera this time is now attacking. The Bengals get no, like, breath. Al Jazeera and Basra again. Showing Bengal who's boss. And revolts everywhere. Bihar separatists. Peasants everywhere. What's that? Kuyunlu separatists. Well, I never. Chu has expanded. Look at that. Who actually has it? Okay, Yan is still the emperor. Did you stop? No, you're still at war with them. But Chu stopped the war and just took lots of land, it looks like. They did very well from them. Yan, did I just pull in? No, I feel they've grown a bit. And they haven't got any yet. Look how small Yan is right now. They have this for now. But Ning is probably going to take that. Yutsang also ate some land there as well. Turkestan, Karashars up here. They're really not looking good right now, Yan. It's looking pretty ridiculous how bad it is. Korea, you need to clean up these borders. Buryatia doing pretty well up here in the north. So you've got Buryatia, Mongolia, Karashar. The Genghis descendants still doing pretty well. Can they take on Korea, though? That is the main question. But look at the Bengal. Oh, where are their armies? 17. That's it. Still just them. Agorkan separatists here now. Yep. That's so weird. I think the rebels have been killing a lot of the separatists. Norse zealots now as well. They're fighting off them. Actually, that was Carnatic, wasn't it? Yeah, they're the only ones. Those are Carnatics. There's the Bengal men up there. What's it on now? It feels like minus 81. Well, we'll be back in a bit, Bengal, see how it finished and how bad you look afterwards. I'm looking forward to it. This Spain, though, is really getting me interested. That is a good Spain. You didn't went for exploration ideas, though, which just kind of knocks you down a bit. Is this Finland? This is Finland. Finland making moves right now. Saxony, look, I want to see Saxony get beaten up a bit, actually, because Saxony's lands are so spread out. I like to see any nation that's like spread out armies getting defeated. I always enjoy, personally. I always enjoy it, to be honest. Governments, no, that's not what I want. Diplomatic. So we have diplomatic here. Let's go for Spain right now. So Spain's one there, we can see. Friends, obviously, with Ireland and stuff. Egypt. Algeria. Are they fighting out? They're fighting Algeria, and Algeria is currently fighting Bengal. Why are you getting involved with them? Attacker. Maribes, the Spanish. Oh, now remember, Spain have land here. They did eat up that as well. Spain have land down here. They have land down here. And they have an outpost over here. So this could be big. Bengal, is that safe? Okay, Bengal has made peace, though, with Algeria. I think Basra got nothing, except maybe this. And Algeria took more lands going into here. So Algeria looking pretty good. Bengal's probably got off a little bit there. They probably got off a little bit there. Thanks to maybe Spain attacking. I think maybe that meant they wanted to make a peace as soon as possible. Oh, Jom's Vikings. Why did you do that? Outwar Sweden and Muscovy. There's Muscovy? Have I been missing out on Muscovy? Huh. When did Muscovy pop up? When did this happen? How did you get here? Who released you? Okay, we got Muscovy. Muscovy is on the board. Muscovy. The Russian area is getting a bit more interesting, especially if Saxony get defeated. It could make it a lot more interesting. Let's see. No one's been taking over their islands. Let's give a quick look. No one has these islands. Who is this? England. Okay, so England has gone down to Africa. And they could use that to go to Brazil. You know, they could go to Brazil rather than North America. That would be kind of nice, I guess, if that's what you're into. But yeah, you know, that's what you're into. That's what you're into. You can't choose who you are. You know, everyone has their own fetish. Some people, they have a fetish for North America. Some people have a fetish for, you know, South America. It's up to you. Bengali separatists looking pretty big there. Norse ones looking at China once again. Still all these. Ning, did you get it? You're still at war with them. Why are you still at war with them? Get out! I guess they can't make peace yet. Yeah, Yan is also fighting them. Reconquest. Okay, so Yan's trying to take some of its lands back. Good for them. Oh, poor Yan. The Emperor Zhu Li. Not looking great. Japan's still not been brought together just yet. Yeah. Japan, you need to get yourself sorted out before, you know, the whole China situation fixes itself, you know? You need to get that done. Age of Discovery is ending in... Wait, what? So, wait, what will happen if this ends, but there's no Protestants? Oh, one of the follow... Okay, sorry. Okay, that makes the start of the video very stupid. One of the following must be true. Okay, the year is 1530. So it will always happen, even if there are no Protestants. Okay, that's good to know. It will still happen. Okay, now I know. The more you know. Ah. Who's that? Okay, a Sarge. No one's down here? Okay. But I think we're going to have to end this part here then with the slow... You'd sang. Really? You got... It's just... Okay, it seems to be You'd sang attacks. Bengal loses. Then in that time, Carnatic's peace treaty is gone, so they attack Bengal. Then in that time, Algeria, they just keep getting attacked 3 ways the Sunday. And China, look at China and Bengal slowly dying. Korea attacking Mongolia and Buryatia. Very good opportunity here for Korea to eat up a lot of Mongolia as well. What are we going to see happen in the future? I don't know. I'd love to know from you guys, though. You've seen Bengal and Yan fall apart. Guys, do you want to see it happen to Spain? Do you want Spain to fall apart, or do you want to keep Spain as it is? I'd like to know what you guys think about it. Do you want to see them go the same way as the Bengal and the Yans, or do you think it's good to have at least one of them survive till later? Because at the moment, they're kind of running away with it, which does slightly worry me. Like, Algeria is now stronger than Bengal. China... Oh, England is almost catching up to China. And Korea is now number 8. Korea is back on the board. But how long will they be there? We do not know. Khorasan doing pretty well up here right now. Kassamids. Considering there's a lot of other nations around here that could have fought them and killed them. Carnatic, still eating up the central area. I guess that they have the trade richness of southern India and the horsepower of Central Asia. Maybe they get a lot of men here. There's maybe a lot of people. I'm not sure. Then again, India has a lot of people as well. They probably have just a lot of people overall, I guess. That would probably be how it would be, yeah. But guys, until next time, I'll see you then. Yan, I think, has taken back their lands. There we go. Looking pretty nice. And if China can be kicked out of this area, I mean, it's not really China, is it? It'd just be like this area. What is that? What would that be called? I guess we'll just keep calling it China. As long as that's the mandate of heaven, I'm going to keep calling him China until he loses it. But guys, until next time, I'll see you then. Bye.